I'm here at the Peaceful with DJ Izzy Lindqwister, who's opening up for Air. How does that feel, Izzy?
Well, I must say today I feel quite, it feels magical, especially in this venue, and I love when the staff is so kind.
Yeah.
And so a magical place with magical staff makes it, and a magical band. You'll see for yourself. Have you seen the Air show yet?
No.
So this is quite something. It's like a once in a lifetime experience, I would say.
Really?
Because it's the first time they do like a proper stage, how do you say, like a whole stage design and everything.
Yeah, so it's in the box.
In the box, but also you'll see there's a whole light show going on that changes every night.
Yeah.
Every time I get, because I've been seeing them in so many amazing venues now. In Rome, I got like goosebumps all over my body when they started playing, because the acoustic in some places are just like classical music almost, but space version of it.
Does this venue here feel a little like Rome?
No, every venue is different. So, but I don't know. There's something. Maybe it reminds me. There's something I feel almost like I've been here before, but I haven't. Feels maybe a bit Scandinavian somehow. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I feel at home somehow when I was walking here.
Because you are Scandinavian, but your accent is very French.
Yes, it's confusing, I know. But I actually lived in France when I was a child for a while. So I learned French then, and then I got back to Sweden and forgot the French, but somehow I think it stayed in the back of my head somewhere.
How long have you known Air?
So the question, I guess, is personally, or you mean the music that they make?
Well, let's start with the music.
The music. So I guess Air for me, because I'm a big fan of synthesizer music, I have a bit of a collection of analog synthesizers from the 80s and stuff like that. And so I must say Air is a big inspiration for many musicians that like the synthesizer and stuff, because first of all, they have an amazing collection. And they were pioneering in a certain moment in time doing that, bringing all the gear on stage and creating their own sound. So I guess I grew up always in each stages I've been musically, and I've always been very much a fan of Air. And then in Paris I got to, I wouldn't say I know them personally, but I knew a little bit Jean Benoit. And then we lost sight of each other, and the manager suggested, I think, I have a radio show in Paris once a week, and they have 3 managers, Air, and one of their managers also have a radio show with his record label at Rins Radio. I mean, it's a long story, but we bumped into each other, and he's also half Scandinavian, so I said, hey, I know you do parties with your record label. If you need a DJ one day, because I mix on vinyl and everything, specialize more in dub and reggae, but I thought, okay, you never know if he does a party like that. And this was like 2 years ago. I just mentioned it, like, hello. And I'm quite timid usually. I don't know what happened, why I said that day, but I did. And I think he just linked up in his mind when the tour was coming together. He contacted me saying, can you do like a test mix? We thought maybe it could be interesting to have like a DJ opening every time. And specifically Selecta, so that we navigate through different eras, like not just techno, not just electro, but I'm quite specialized in selecting tracks from each, from 70s, 60s, so you can really navigate through time a little bit like that. So I don't know how to answer short.
You were a fan first.
Exactly.
They've become your friends.
Yes.
How does it feel to be opening up for them and touring with them?
I mean, it feels surrealistic, but then I feel like life is bringing you, I'm quite philosophical like that. I mean, it sounds maybe pretentious, but we work in the same, it's not that strange that we ended up somehow connecting, because we have similar personalities. They're quite discreet and shy and hardworking. So I'm not pretending I'm at their level of hard work, and they're like super good musicians on top of it. But I also sing and do a lot of projects. And somehow the fact, if I sit down and think about it, the fact that our paths cross is not that strange, because Paris, once you live there and you make music for a few years, you kind of get in contact. I don't know, destiny brought things together. But I'm extremely thankful. Especially it came in a moment when I totally turned my back from the electronic musical scene. I'm really into reggae and dub now, so I go and play more in sound system. And I'd really, I don't know, I'd like given up because I used to do a bit of Italo disco. I had like a duo before with synthesizers and stuff. So in that moment, this came up. So life is interesting like that.
Thank you so much, Izzy.
Sorry, my answers are very long, but
That was fantastic.